Good morning and welcome to the Williams Blast Chill webinar. Today we'll discuss Williams Reach-In Blast Chillers as well as the combination oven trolley cabinet blast chiller and rolling blast chillers. The Williams Reach-In Blast Chillers comes in two models but range from 10 kilo to 50 kilo. Two models are Blast Chill as well as Blast Freeze. The Blast Chill function is to make sure that you're compliant for your AHO. It chills the food from 90 degrees to +3 or below 5 in the chill mode, and in freezer mode from 90 down to -18 in 240 minutes. This preserves the quality, appearance and texture, taste and nutritional value of the food, as well as mentioned earlier, the HACCP compliance for your AHO. It also improves time management, productivity, enabling menu expansion, and also reduces food waste. One of the biggest things that come out from the roadshows that we did on these blast chills is the food quality. I think everybody concentrates on blast chilling more as a function they need to do to be HACCP compliant and keep the AHO happy, and obviously food safety to ensure your customers are not at any risk, and brings that food product from straight from the oven down to chilled through the danger zone without any risk to your customers. As you can see on this slide here, the top left-hand picture shows the demonstration we did on our roadshow for the blast chillers. We cooked these vegetables for approximately 5 minutes on steam and then blast chilled them down from red off from the combination oven straight into the blast chiller in 20 minutes. As you can see with that, it's preserved the colour, they're still al dente, and it stopped the cooking process. On the right hand side, we cooked a lovely joint of beef, again straight from the oven, put the probe into it and blast chilled that down to below 5 degrees. It's again stopped the cooking processes. On the bottom left hand picture, you can see that's still lovely and pink. So as we sliced it, lovely and juicy. And again, we use this on this occasion for sandwiches, but that could be used for anything. So it could be traid up, ready for your Sunday lunches, etc. On the bottom right-hand picture, we have some salmon, which again, cooked in the combination oven, straight into the blast chiller, blast chilled down to temperature and kept that lovely opaque middle. So again, kept that food quality. So it's not just about ticking the boxes for the AHO, it's actually making sure that that product is the best product you can produce for your customers. Going back to my experiences as a chef, whenever we did, say, banqueting, and what we would do is we cook all the main protein or vegetarian dish. That would be then plated up, ring stacked into a heated cupboard. The vegetables, potatoes, etc. would be cooked, put into a hot cupboard, and we'd get the nod from the maitre d' to say, look, we're ready to go. I'd then have a line of chefs plating up every dish. At the end, head chef with a little bit of sauce on there and send the meals out. As you imagine, very expensive. The food quality is not as good. The presentation isn't as good. So overall, just not a very good operation. And unbelievably, I still see this happening in hotels, etc., when out there in kitchens. What this enables is that this product can now be cooked days in advance, blast chilled down to keep its quality. It can then be plated up in a timely manner, so each plate looks identical. It's then wrapped, rolled into a Williams cold room, and a few minutes before service, you get the nod from the maitre d' to say the speeches are finishing, etc., or the starters have gone. This rolls into a combination oven, is put on regen, and then plates come out like they've just been served up. All that needs to be done is a little bit of sauce put on at the end. And we've all been to these large conferences with 400 or 500 people being served really quickly, and every dish looks absolutely fantastic. It's preserved the quality of the product. It looks excellent, and it looks like it's just been cooked, where in matter of fact, it's been done a few days before. The Reach-In models all accommodate 1x1 gastronome pans. If you're using half pans or third pans, we can supply shelves as well. So if you don't want to slide a full 1x1 gastronome in there, you can put little smaller ones in there. As I mentioned earlier, the capacity comes from 10 to 15 kilo capacity, so it suits the size of most operations. Self-closing doors, and the Williams easy to use 1, 2, 3 system, which I will touch on a little bit later in the presentation and explain how easy that is to work with blast chiller. As mentioned earlier, we have two separate models. We have the blast chill model and the blast freeze model. Blast chill, that's what it says, it blast chills, and blast freeze freezes the product down to frozen -18. What I will say is, if you buy 10 kilo blast chill or blast freeze, it will blast chill and blast freeze the exact capacity. Some of our competitors will advertise blast freeze capacity, but it will only be a limited blast freeze capacity. Within the cycles of using the blast chiller, you have a hard blast chill, soft blast chill, and freeze, and you have different times. So you have a 90-minute, 240 minutes, and probe. All of our blast chillers are built for the industry, tough and durable, and work to 43 degrees ambient. And now, one of the new features with them are that all of our blast chillers are now hydrocarbon. So they're also not just green, but also energy efficient. And with the cost of electrics these days, everybody's feeling the pinch. That's definitely a welcome addition. This is our blast chill combination trolley blast chiller. As you can see in the picture there, that the blast chill trolley wheels straight from the combination oven. So we built these so they actually go for either Lennox or Rational, and these are set up point of order. So if you order one and say it's for a Rational, we will set that up so it's ready to take a Rational trolley, or Lennox if it's a Lennox. It can also be retro changed, but it's just a little bit easier for us to do before it comes out here. So as I mentioned earlier about banqueting, or if you're batch cooking, this can be pulled straight from the combination oven, wheeled straight in, door closed, onto blast chill, and you're not handballing every little tray out. So it makes the ease of operation again. This is a big unit. Please contact us if you're looking at specifying one of these. We will come out and do a free site survey. It's a 4-man job to get this into the building. We need to make sure we can get it in. So please give us a shout if you're looking at these. Our rolling models, again, for large CPUs, we put these into hotels, we put them into hospitals, and these are for your large productions. And these are built from anywhere from a 90 kilo up to a 320 kilo operation. They also have an option of a wider door for your 2B1 combination oven trolleys. And again, to keep things very simple, all the way through our blast chill offering, that the 1, 2, 3 control panel is on these as well. So nice and easy. If you can use one, you can use the other. Advanced airflow to ensure that when you put large capacity of food near, that does exactly what the other blast chills do, brings it from your 90 degrees down to below 5 within that 90-minute setting to keep your product quality, which is really, really important, and also to keep your HRP with your HACCP. Now this is the Easy Blast 1, 2, 3 controller. I will flick it to the next slide because it makes a little bit more sense. There's a few arrows pointing where everything is. So on the far left, you can see there's your on button. You hold that for 3 seconds. That'll turn your blast chiller on. Number 1, you click number 1, and that'll then give you whether you want a hard chill, a soft chill, or freeze. Now, just to explain what each of them are, your soft chill would be products like vegetables, fish, petit fours, very light products that would be chilled down, but that you don't want the product chilled below freeze, so that would harm the product's quality. If you click it again, that would go down to hard chill. Hard chill is more of your stews, your soups, anything that's quite dense that needs, it will drop into the below 0 to help blast chill that down. But because it's a hardy product, it won't get damaged by that. The third part of that, on number 1, the solid bar, is the freeze. So you would click that 3 times and get down to the solid bar, and you've set it for freeze. Like we mentioned earlier, that would take it down to -18. The next step is you press number 2, and you pick whether you want 90 minutes or 240 minutes or probe. So 90 minutes is your standard. Set it for 90 minutes. That will blast chill down, keep you compliant with the AHO. The 240 minutes has 2 uses, one for the freeze, so that gives you longer time to bring that product down to a frozen product, but it can also be used for blast chilling in batches. So at the end of every 90-minute cycle, the blast chiller will go into an automatic defrost, which is really important to let it do that for the longevity of life for the product of the actual blast chiller. But if you're doing blast chilling vegetables that only take 20 minutes, what you don't want to be doing is, after every 20-minute cycle, stopping the cycle, waiting for the blast chill to defrost, and then start again. So what you can do is set it on 240, put your first batch, fill the blast chill with your veg, blast chill it to you below 3 degrees, bring that batch out, put your next batch in, and so on until the end of the 240. Once that 240 is reached, it will then move to a defrost cycle and defrost, but you haven't wasted time in between each one of them blast chills of the vegetables and other products, waiting for it to defrost. The third bit is number 3, and that's just to start the cycle. The 2 little red bars that you can see on there with the 888s in, the first one will indicate time remaining. So when you set that away on your 90 minutes, that will count down. The next one along gives you a quick visual. If you have used the probe, it will actually give you the temperature of the product that you have probed. What I would say, if you're using probe, which is fantastic for if you're using stews, joints of meat, etc., but don't use it on the frozen cycle. What you tend to find is that probe might just stick inside the beef with it being frozen. On the very, very far side, the condenser cleaning one, like just above the Williams sign there, that will just give you a little indication that the condenser needs cleaning after so many hours of operation. That just needs a quick hoover out. I would always advise get a service engineer to come and do that. Thank you very much.